but I am excited for STS2.
Oh, I'm ready. So
Okay, sweet.
you get you get up on this dude's sack, and he's looking down on you. He's like, "Oh, that time of the week already?" And he starts getting up on you. "Come here, baby." He starts grinding up on you a little bit.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, man, only for the
Whoa.
grannies.
I push him off very aggressively.
He stumbles back like way too far and kind of disappears into the crowd.
All right, fellas, let's get out of here before he gets any more weirder on us, more freaky on us.
No, we got a good spot.
This is the best spot.
Yeah, that's fine. I can handle
Alrighty.
my own against drunk
can-
McMushroom guy.
All right.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
but
Forget about it.
as the mushrooms go by, I like sort of just lightly touch the rose of domination that's on my arm. Just think how much I really don't like plants that like try to mind control other people.
Ooh. Oh shit.
Amen to
Ooh.
that. Throwback.
You see,
Didn't
you
think about
feel the thorns of the rose kind of like digging into you a little bit more, as it kind of like it notices that you're thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
It whispers to you, Pyrite. Use me. You can use me. Produce me.
Produce me some thorns.
Produce me some mind control effects.
Oh man.
But
Do either of us know?
I think it's quite weird that the rose is speaking to me in that accent, but I don't do anything with it.
produce me some.
It's a voice shape shifting rose.
It
What
changes with the
do
winds.
either Pythos or myself notice this moment with Pyrite, or is it like too quick and subtle for us?
I mean, you notice that he's like looking down at his arm that's been wrapped up with the thorns.
Yeah. I wanna introduce the concept or the idea, Pyrite, that maybe if we travel to the Great Shroom Expanse, maybe we could find somebody to help you out with the Rose of Domination. So maybe somebody that knows better about that kind of thing.
Botanist, if you will.
Yeah, one of them who might know how to destroy it for good.
Yeah, so maybe we could put their mind control powers to good use, or they're experts in it.
Yeah.
Shall see.
But the rest of the convoy kind of moves around. It's a very small, like low key sort of thing. A couple of the sages, they have like parasols that are made of like vines and mosses that they twirl, and other sweet scents fly out. They use druidcraft to make people's like potted plants in their balconies start to blossom and grow. There's like a little bit of applause. Everyone's kind of like they're still in a stupor as they walk by, like kind of looking at them like open-eyed and just gazing, almost comatose as they come on by. But that passes after a minute.
All right.
Next, 5. Go to the bottom. Who do I have on 5? Aha. So, after them, a large black iron carriage pulls in to the front of the procession. Like the sounds of whirring gears and chains being pulled, heat enveloping the crowd. You see people like really start to like sweat as this machine comes through. It looks like a factory on wheels. And if you want to go ahead and roll a history check.
Are we doing that? Indeed. A 2.
A
No 0
13.
behind it.
So a 2, a 13.
22.
Damn.
Damn, okay. Make way for Pyrite.
Pyrite. You know that this is indicative after taking a couple of architecture and just some other sort of like historical like buildings studies in Cloud Cradle High. You notice that this is architecturally reminiscent of the city of Metamanel. And this machine is powered by magma that has been pumped out of the ground and cycled through this machine in a fit of heating and cooling as it whirs its gears around and kind of operates as a steam engine.
Ooh. I want to relay this to Kythos and Roland, and also start talking way too much about like thermodynamics and how a steam engine works. Expressing that like as the chambers expand and decompress, that also causes the air to cool down, and that like when it compresses again, that heats it up. So if you have something combustible, that can cause the explosion to happen. And that's how you're able to get the cylinder that moves so quickly. So it's quite a wonder that this is able to be done.
Hold up, I'm looking for my GIF. Hold on. Pretty cool, pirate.
I put my hand to my chin and just nod, and that's a good point.
Yeah. I did not know that.
Maybe if they had steam-powered sailboats, that might come into handy.
Yes,
We're
well, if you
not
had the
affording a
steam-powered boat,
boat.
you wouldn't need to sail. You could simply have the engine that propels it forward in a way that you would no longer need rowers to move it.
What a brilliant idea! We should invest in that.
Yes, we should.
Kythos, the steam engine
Just go
could
talk
take
to
your
Aranath
job.
and attach his steam engine to his boat.
Maybe I don't have to be a wrestler. Maybe I could be an inventor.
Kythos dons an EGAD jacket and his spiral glasses.
An imaginary light bulb pops up above my head.
Eureka! I found out. But on top of this steam-drawn carriage, there are two dignitaries dressed in fine black suits that are embroidered with gold, red, and green, kind of like in cords around their shoulders that kind of flow down. They all have, or they both have, breathing masks, you can see, with billows that pump in clean air into their breathing. Imagine like a Bane mask, but like I'm talking about like Batman the Animated Series Bane, not like Dark Knight Rises Bane.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But like with like a set of billows that are pumping up and down on the side. And the other one has like half of his hand missing and has been replaced by a metal like mitt. They look out over the crowd, reaching into buckets that they have affixed to the top and sprinkling the crowd with flecks of glittering light. And if y'all want to make an investigation check.
I would love to.
Spraying the crowd with microplastics.
A 15.
5. All right, Kythos, your turn to explain to us what it is.
You said 11?
I got a 10.
A 10. Kythos, you can tell that what they're sprinkling the crowd with is crushed gemstones.
Crushed gemstones, huh?
Yeah, as a display of wealth, they are throwing bits of like rubies, sapphires, diamonds. They're kind of just like throwing that over the crowd.
Fellas, these people got some money to burn and spend. They're just showering gemstones like it's going out of style here.
Perhaps they're not worth anything at all. Maybe. Or would they actually be? Is that something I can intuit? If they're just tossing it out into the crowd like that?
Yeah, so you can intuit like you probably heard from Pyrite, who has done a little bit more study into Metamanel, that these folks, whoever they are, um, they probably work for one of the mining families that's in Metamanel. Um, and they, of course, if they're being representatives in Vaderon, they would have to have like some semblance of great power. So,
Yeah.
and in Metamanel, like power is just money and influence. Like pure and simple. It's not military might. It's not magical ability. It is just cash on hand.
Cold, hard cash.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll keep that in mind
Mm-hmm.
as I watch the events unfold.
Yeah, as especially the ruby flecks in the air, those flashes of red, make me think of my mom Ruby and the letters that she had sent just the other day.
Hmm. Think about what you sent to her.
Yeah.
But yeah, this carriage rolls on by. The smoke kind of fills the air and blocks out any of the good scents that might have gone by when the sages came through. But the glitter floats through the air, lands on some folks. They like wipe it off and they look and they kind of like they look confused. But the people on top, they're very absent-minded. You can tell that they're just here looking down upon everybody. That's why the carriage just like hoisted them up so high. It's almost like they're on top of like an observation tower looking down on everybody else.
What a bunch of pricks.
Mm-hmm.
But up next, let's roll and see. We only got a couple more. Okay, oh. All right. Up next, you see a well-adorned wooden carriage pulled by a couple of donkeys. This carriage, wooden, green, lined with lightly polished brass, with some fine glass features on the outside. And sitting on the back, hoisted up in a posh, cushioned chair, is the mayor of Ballybogie.
Aw.
Was this the guy with the machine gun defense system at his bank? I believe it was.
Yes, it was. This
Yeah.
man owes you money. This took all your motherfucking money after you gave it to him.
And he's also killed several people.
So have we.
Right, but we did it
We
with
don't got
cause.
our own afloat now, do we? We need to talk to somebody about getting our own float. Anyways.
But you see he's on the back, waving at everybody. He's dressed well, modestly. You can see that like his carriage, much like how y'all rode in on it, is a refashioned produce carriage. You see Ballybogie produce kind of printed on the side, like he's rolling into town about to sell his wares to a farmer's market. And the donkeys, of course, are there to represent his agricultural roots. And he is just going about, waving at everybody, showing everybody that, he has a place here.
I was just gonna say I have a moment of like reflection of I've paid off my debt, so why am I still mad? that I see this guy.
Where's this man staying for the night? We got to find his hotel room and pay him a visit.
Yeah, I I'm incredibly angry. I want to just like make a very quick glance to sort of see is there anything that's stopping me from killing this man right now?
Damn.
Wow. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Let's ball. Let's
Make
do it.
make a perception check.
Just pirate.
I guess I mean all of y'all. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know if I
I'm down.
plan on killing him, but I do want to kind of like he's definitely piqued my interest a little bit more in the parade. Like my thoughts of the Sons of the Machine have kind of like gone blank for a moment. So I'm gonna roll a perception check
Okay.
alongside everybody else.
I got a 9.
Yeah,
12.
I got a 12 as well.
you see, I mean, not really anything stopping you per se. You are in a public place, and you'd be killing a city official.
Guys,
Yeah,
might be better to do it a different
maybe at
time.
nighttime or something.
Yeah, maybe
What's
we could try
the
to.
what's the range on the Rose of Domination?
I think like 30
Ooh.
feet.
Okay, does he pass within that distance?
You'd have to move up a little bit more. But I will let you know, if you cast the Rose of Domination, like it is a visual thing. People will recognize it.
Can I do some kind of like
Alright.
mist shady thing? So like it's like clouded up, no one can tell it's us.
Cast prestidigitation to make him like smell like shit. That's about as best we can do with getting
Yeah.
away with it, maybe.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I'm making a note that he's in town, and I'm not giving up on my plan to kill him. But right now, I can tell that like it's not going to be the thing. So I'm just going to use like my magic wand to like rattle his carriage and just make it uncomfortable. Maybe knock one of the spokes off of the.
With what?
Carriage.
With prestidigitation?
Yeah.
So it can't really do anything like that impactful. Roll an Arcana check, just to see if I can, you know, give you a little bit more of an ability to affect him in some sort of way.
17.
17.
Oh, shit.
I will say that you're able to probably send a pretty strong stench his way.
All right.
Thank you.
That's
now,
all right. I'll do that.
Are you wanting him to like notice you or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that and then like glare him down as he passes through us.
All right. Well, with that,
I was
he
actually-
rolled. He already
Pirate, I
rolled.
was
He
gonna-
rolled a perception check to see if
Bro's
he
gonna
noticed
fucking kill
y'all.
us.
And he rolled a nat 1. I'd say with this prestidigitation, I will roll with advantage if y'all want to be seen.
I don't know if we want to
wait,
be
wait.
seen, guys. Element of surprise is always great.
I was gonna say,
I'm not
Pirate, like
killing
we
him.
should,
That's as far as I'm going. I'm not killing him in a public place. But I am.
I was thinking more like make him on edge and like just keep him like nervous the whole time until we eventually face him.
And when you send that stench his way, like he pricks up his nose a little bit, his eyebrows furrow, and a slight grimace comes on his face. And you know he scans the crowd a little bit, and he clocks you, Pyrite, as you're standing there doing this incantation, waving your spoon around.
Mhm.
And he gets up on the back of his float, and he bows to y'all, and he says, "And thank you to the last resort, heroes of Ballybogie." And he points to y'all in the crowd.
Who, me?
And everyone that's
careful.
around you kind of like turns and looks at y'all.
I'd be careful, Mayor. It sounds like your produce might be rotting again.
Oh, I assure you, young man, it has been doing quite wonderfully since y'all so graciously helped us.
I don't know what to do besides stare
All
at you two.
thanks to the last resort. Give it up, everyone. And he starts a little bit of a clap, and the crowd starts clapping and getting up, and they all look confused. Some of them who have like interacted with you or have like some people from the dock wards, like they recognize you, so they're like, oh, last resort.
Ooh, is this an invitation to go on the float? Ooh, can we use this opportunity to all jump onto the float and ride with him? Y'all down for that or no?
If you want to, let's do it.
If you go for it, I'll go with it.
Oh fuck,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I will too.
That's such a tough choice. Oh, this is okay. I don't know if I want to like fight this dude or assault him or do whatever. Like he clearly already knows we're in town, so like we could press the agenda and just like jump on the float with him. So, like, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it.
I really think that we could like sneak attack him somehow, and like maybe like I don't want to say kidnap, but just like get him out of the float.
No, I mean like we jump on the float to like play into his act and like start waving alongside the crowd and just become a part of his float. I don't know if we should do that though. I know we don't have time in lore to like actually discuss this, but like, I want to do it, but I don't know. I'm like so on the fence about it. Like this could be like such a bad decision.
It is rolling down the way, and you're being
Do it.
swarmed with people.
Time is money. Got to do it.
All right, we doing it.
Let's do it.
We doing it. All right, I wanna jump onto the float and get atop the float and
First,
wave to the crowd.
Roll an athletics check to get out of this swarm of people.
This is gonna be something I'm gonna fail immediately. Yeah, fucking 5. Here we go.
Yeah, you are blocked by a wall as these people crowd around you. You can tell that he's kind of sitting back and watching his work from afar. And he sees you struggle against the push of this crowd, and he tells the driver, he's like, he leans down and says something to him, and they hurry up on down the road a little bit more.
Oh no, wait.
I want to pull up the magnifier just to see if I can tell like how armed this carriage is.
Do an insight check with advantage.
Ooh. Let's see.
All right, so 12 and a 15.
Oh, okay.
You can definitely see that he is covered with an aura at this point. The carriage itself is mundane, but you see traces here and there kind of wisping about the carriage.
All right. I don't think taking him out is going to be as easy as we hoped. But I give myself just a moment to like calm myself, and I think, okay, this is one of the dignitaries that's going to meet with Shamashir. I've already told her about like what happened, and so there will be more opportunities to kill this guy.
Now he knows we're also in town, and we know he's here. So
Yeah,
I mean, he probably already knew we were in Vaderon, right? I mean, we're not exactly subtle.
he reads the half block. He asked. Everyone does.
Yeah, that too. So
Thanks a lot, half gore.
Thanks for being kidnapped by us.
all right.
Idiot.
Fuck that guy.
And then up next. Alright. Up next, after the Bally Bogey float goes through, you see a collection of floating stones and rocks start to kind of make their way through the crowd, almost like a river. down the main boulevard. They are floating about, kind of in orbit, followed by a large chunk of Earth suspended above the ground. And sitting atop this mound, this floating, like almost like cliffside, is a small replica city with tall spires, blue bricks, floating clouds of magical dust swirling about, diving in and out around. You see familiars, drakes, illusionary magics, all coming into existence, disappearing almost immediately. And almost like a sort of magnetism keeping this whole thing together. Kythos, you immediately recognize this as the skyline of Wizard City.
Oh, my old stomping grounds.
This small replica of Wizard City floats down the boulevard. Everyone in the crowd is immediately in awe. They've never seen something like this ever produced before in their lives. You know, children, they are screaming in delight, like lay people, like farmers, they just like don't know what the hell this thing and what to even think about all this stuff. And sitting on top of this this showing in a chair made out of buildings kind of floating about is a red-haired magician in a light blue robe with stars bedazzling it. It almost looks like his fabric is alive as the patterns constantly shift and float around and about in different shades of purples and pinks and indigos. It's a full spectrum of color, as it just like goes up and down his his robe. And he gets out from his chair. Some of the bricks go out and make steps as he goes out in front of the float. And he has this big staff of solid silver that ends in a globe. And he raises it up and fires a spark that emits out over the crowd. And then explodes overhead and sprinkles light dust on everybody.
I just hope that stuff isn't like dangerous, like chemically.
And
Kythos
Kythos
suddenly remembers he has Eye of the Storm. Anyways,
Kythos, roll history as you look at this person.
I got a nat 20.
oh shit!
I know this person.
You know this person. In fact,
What?
he has had a big impact on your life when you were growing up in Boisterous Barnabas's school for magical boys. This is your old boarding school bully, Martin.
Goddamn, Martin. I hated Martin. He was so mean to me.
And he has this huge grin on his face as he waves to everybody and casts his little cantrips. The prestidigitation, Pyrite, you recognize that his cast from the spoon is like amplified as he flicks like scents over the crowd, sparks, tiny little trinkets, pinwheels float down from his hands in showers, and they spiral down to the ground and they disappear in a puff of confetti. His spectacles like sit on the end of his nose. This man is like, he's just putting on a show.
I want you all to know that I was doing those incantations well before Martin was. It's just Martin was able to, you know,
No, you weren't.
Get.
No, you weren't.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What was that?
No, you weren't.
You got something to say?
Roll deception, Kythos. It has been well established in your backstory that you were not magically talented.
I got a 17.
A 17 again?
Can I roll against that deception
Should
check?
go ahead, roll an insight.
Yeah, I just want to see if I can. No, I mean, shit, he's telling the truth. I mean,
Yep.
I believe him.
Yeah, this Martin guy is a fraud.
It's about the heart of the sorcerer. It ain't about how big your incantation is. It's about the heart.
Shout from the crowd like, "Hey man, I don't know you, but I know this guy, and he knows magic."
You are a small voice in a crowd of oohs and ahs and wows.
He said one of the things that prestidigitation can do is like dirty something, right?
Yeah, you can make something filthy.
So if I wanted to like make his glasses just have like a few specks on them, not enough that the crowd can see, but just enough that it like annoys him.
What is the distance? Because this thing is like far overhead.
Okay.
I think prestidigitation is like 10 feet. You have to be in the air.
Okay.
Well,
Kythos, I can't reach him. You're gonna have to hit him with a guiding bolt.
I'm happy to hit this man with a guiding bolt.
Yeah.
guys, we can't kill every parade participant that comes by.
Oh, I don't think it'll be a lethal. I don't think I've cast a lethal round 1 guiding bolt in quite some time.
But like shooting
You
somebody
did the
and saying
last
the
like
first
2
bullet,
times you've cast it, actually.
Max, yeah, or
Said
Kaito
those 2
saying if you shoot somebody and the first shot's not lethal, that doesn't mean that it's okay.
If I put you in a meat grinder.
Yeah. Actually,
You're probably
back to Metamolel float. It's just everyone else we have problems with.
What if I intentionally cast a guiding bolt that misses him but like scares him a little bit, like it goes to his feet or something?
Kythos, what do you want out of this?
don't fucking do it.
What do you want out of this?
I want to show him I'm had enchilada in this Vader on town. And I'm not taking shit from Martin from Bally Bogey Bear. I'm right there with Pyrite. That last resort is we came from some rough beginnings, but we don't take shit from anybody. We got Halfgore on our side. We got the banker. We got Halfgore's wife making cookies. That's what I want.
We got Sparth on our side.
We got Sparth. I'm shooting a guiding bolt at his feet to scare him.
Bro. No, don't do it. Don't do it. This is gonna fuck up our parade.
Roll to hit.
All right. Roll to hit.
Don't do it.
Spells.
Your Honor, I meant to dodge. I meant to miss him intentionally.
Nat 20 plus 5 equals 25.
Holy
Nope.
shit.
Well, all right. No, I mean he was aiming at his feet though, so he's
Yeah.
gonna
Didn't
get
I
a
say
full
like I
figure.
was like trying to aim at his feet?
Yeah.
Blow up the rock that he's floating on.
So you cast
Is that two nat 20s in a row?
guiding bolt
Oh my fucking god!
through the air, and it smashes against the bricks underneath Martin as he flies overhead. He
He'll be fine.
immediately starts falling,
He'll be
and he is like 60 feet up in the air.
Rhonda.
He'll be fine. He'll be all right. A couple broken bones.
Like the crowd absolutely gasps But
Where'd that come from? I say out loud.
everyone looks at you. They know it came from you.
I distance. I back up a
Because
couple.
I
want to
think
blend in
if you look at Guiding Bolt, it has verbal and semantic components. So
vapor
you had
trail.
to yell that you were casting this spell as a big bolt of electric radiating energy exploded out of your hand.
Was it the electric? Was it the electric eyes that gave it away that I set it off?
You do have eyes of the storm. Bro had to learn again. Ain't no way.
Martin plummets towards the ground. Kythos.
Does anything break his fall? Like maybe he lands on some people or something.
He's heading straight for the concrete.
My
I run to try to break his fall.
Cast
As you
magic.
run out, he spreads his arms out wide, and his descent slows down.
He's smart. He's in school.
He rights himself up as you come out of the crowd and burst out. Everyone's like shouting. They're up in arms. They're like, "Oh my god! Someone's trying to kill Martin. Someone's trying to kill this Daenerys from Wizard City." And Kythos the Stormbringer runs out of this crowd, trying to save this man. And he rights himself. You see little ghosts, or not ghosts, little gusts of wind picking up underneath his feet as it looks like he's almost standing on a little platform. And he looks down on you, and he pulls his hand through his curly beard, and he says, "Why? You look familiar. I don't think we've met."
Oh, buddy, trust me, we've met. I want you to think long and hard about who you were in class with way back in Wizard City.
Actually, don't think that long or that hard about this, and forget this whole thing happened, please.
Are y'all all out with Kythos at this point?
I'm yelling from the crowd.
I'm kind of like trying to like. I'm distancing myself a little bit.
Kythos, you see like guards start to come out of the crowd, and they start coming towards you. But Martin puts up his hands. He waves them off. He says,
Oh my god.
"No harm, no foul, boys. Just maybe a bit of jealousy turning this blue man maybe a little green for a time. So tell me, you don't seem like you operate in my circles, or even have operated in my circles. What makes you think that I would remember you?"
I gotta say, you are without a doubt the most scumbag douchebag I've ever met, and I want you to know that I could have fried you like a fish stick had I wanted to, but that was just to rattle your feathers a little bit and just scare you a little bit and just show you what the last resort can do.
So tell me, it did rattle me for a time. It has been quite a bit since I've been in a free fall, so I appreciate you getting my blood flowing a little bit now. But please, next time around, just stay back in the crowd and enjoy the show.
I flick him with my finger at his face.
And as you do that, you see him like raise his finger up to his lips, and like an old eldritch symbol comes out from the tip of his finger as he starts whispering. And he's going to cast Power Word Stun on you.
Shut the fuck up, Lucas.
I just saw Andrew's gif in the chat. Mr. Electric, kill him.
And what Power Word Stun does. If you have 150 hit points or fewer, you are stunned.
It's a little rough because I only got 31.
I think that's more hit points than all of us have together.
Yep.
So
maybe altogether we can buy a boat.
you immediately like freeze as you flick him off. And you're just like stuck in this position. He floats down to the ground. He looks over to the guards and he just waves them back on. Take him back to wherever he came from. I think he's gotten that out of his system. And like a statue, you are picked up and carried back into the crowd and tossed like an old log onto the steps where Pyrite and Roland are standing.
And this guy really did his after hours with the professor in Wizard City, because holy shit.
Is Kythos saying anything to us, or is this what he's thinking? Because he's currently stunned and can't talk, correct?
When Kythos tries to speak, it's like trying to talk with a closed mouth.
That's what I'm saying, brother. You know, maybe you shouldn't assault the parade goers and launch a lethal bolt of lightning at them.
Yeah,
This is
I thought it was a good idea.
Yeah, rada my ass. You're not in jail, dude.
Yeah, that's about as good as an attempted murder can get. Like, you have to keep in mind that we let the guy who attempted genocide go. We can't just kill a school bully. We have to be to some level morally consistent.
No,
I mean,
we'll be on something.
Well, Kythos, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw as Martin goes back up to the float with like a little bit of applause as everyone just they're just in awe of what just happened, and it continues back down the boulevard.
A 19.
19.
Oh, okay.
I've been having some good rolls.
You save. You're able to you shake off the enchantment that is wrapping up your body. And
you guys just wouldn't understand.
And you come to on the stairs, kind of flying down.
You guys just wouldn't get it. I know we're the last resort and everything, but that's my school rival. You know, first I get Tai Chi'd out by some Dr. Boom, and now this guy. I'm losing my clout over here.
Oh, that sucks, brother. But next time, don't attempt to murder a parade goer.
I knew where the guiding bolt was going. I've shot a guiding bolt in my face.
See, I know that, but the hundreds of people in the crowd don't. Like,
I mean, even still, you hit him and he fell like 30 feet terminal velocity. That's
He's a wizard. He knows how to break his fall.
Still almost killed him.
Well, I'm just glad that no one got hurt.
Are you?
It seems like
I'm okay. I'm hurt, like, emotionally. So.
all right.
Well, let's be glad it stopped there. This was, I think, the best possible outcome that could have happened from you casting a guiding bolt at an ongoing parade.
Yeah, you might be right. I'm sorry.
All right. You're just trying to kill somebody. That's great. In the middle of the parade. It's like it's like Lee Harvey Oswald coming out of like the fucking crowd and just blasting this man with blasting JFK with a shotgun. And missing, like hitting the hood of his car.
Carry on,
buddy.
Goers. Everything's okay. Just carry on. This is a old rivalries.
Up next, you see a very ornately carved, almost almost palace-like float come down. It's all white with gold lining columns and a archway with cloth that hangs down, providing shade to the platform on the inside. You see lining this and walking alongside are well-uniformed individuals wearing pink and white, as they hold baskets filled with scrolls, filled with little goodie bags, and towels that's all monogrammed with Pt2.
Pity.
Roland, you would recognize these outfits as the same one that your mom wears when she goes into work at Pt2.
Shit. Titty was right. Guys, that's Tippy Top. Been there before.
Tippy top.
It's that away, and I like point to like the tiny little. Well, you can't even probably see it in the crowd, but the tiny little mountain speck in the distance.
You definitely can't see it from here. But as you point and talk about that,
yes, over there.
one of the people that has the baskets filled with scrolls like throws one your way. Roll a dex check to try and catch it out of the air.
A 9.
I misheard you when you said scrolls. I thought you said baskets filled with squirrels.
Squirrels? These live rabid squirrels going out and attacking the crowd.
Totally normal.
I wanted none from it because I thought the scroll was a squirrel.
Dude from Ice
Shy
Age.
away from it. Scrat, yeah. So, Roland, you rolled a 9.
Yes, indeed.
It kind of hits the back of your hand and flomps out into the ground. But this
Nice catch.
nice catch, loser. This scroll flops out onto the ground, and you can see written on it are instructions on how to get to Tippy Top from Vateron City.
Wow. Well, there you go. Guys, check
Wait,
this shit out.
It's right over there, and I want to point in the vague distance that Roland just pointed in.
Yeah. But look, guys, now we got a map to get there. Just in case either of us forget how to walk straight that way.
A scroll comes out and it gets thrown at you, Pyrite. Go ahead and make a dex save.
How to walk. 101.
Do be learning.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You pluck it out of the air, and it immediately perfectly folds out, and you can tell exactly where you're pointing is in the direction of Tippy Top.
Holy shit. Ain't no way.
But as this float walks by, go and roll an insight check.
All of us, or just Kythos?
Whoever's paying attention to the float.
I'm paying attention to the flow.
Who's paying the most attention to the float? AKA who has the highest insight?
Me. I got plus 5.
Right,
I got 12.
Alright. That'll do.
So wait, what'd you get?
12.
A 12.
A baker's dozen.
You notice that the people on
13's a baker's dozen.
Yeah,
It's just a
13's
normal dozen.
Yeah. Baker's dozen is one more.
You've clearly never been to a Wizard City bakery, have you?
Wizard City Bakery. The extra donut is committing wizard side.
A baker's dozen if the baker is having a little snack.
Which would make it a regular dozen, because if he eats a snack from the baker's dozen, it makes it 12.
You know what I mean.
We're having a field day over here, aren't we?
Kaithos, the apparent more magically talented than Martin.
I can't think straight. This guy around me.
You notice that the people on the back, on like the inside of the float, not passing out anything. They're dressed a little bit more sharply, also wearing all white. And on their jackets are insignias with SL on them.
Sell.
And if
Incels.
you want to, they're all incels. Yeah, they're all locked up in their cock cages and they can't fuck no matter what.
Damn. That's crazy.
Let me think of my in my my. It wouldn't be Sandside. It wouldn't be Stunkhole. Shroom Expanse. Nah. I wonder what SL would be.
Roll a history
I got
check.
nothing.
Roll a history check.
All right. 13.
13. SL. Would a 13 get you there?
He's asking
Probably.
you, then yes.
Stands for shore leave.
Yeah.
Shore Leaf. Okay. I remember, you know, I only remembered Stunkhole and Sandside. I couldn't remember anything else with SL or Shroom Expanse also.
Yeah.
Shore Leaf sounds tropical.
Shore Leave. I'm not seeing that as a location.
That's their like position. Like they're on shore leave. Maybe they're like a member of a military complex of people. I don't know what region would have that, based on my knowledge of the world. So,
Probably some like seafaring folk, something like that. Like people that use the waters for trade and stuff.
maybe. I mean, we don't know much about Dead Glade.
But Tippy Top's landlocked.
Is there anything in my history like that I can think of?
Roll history with
That
advantage. Because you're
okay.
from there.
Tippy Top. Yeah. Or not that area, roughly. Well, great. 3 and 18. Okay.
18.
That's pretty dramatic.
Shore
Yeah.
Leave Incorporated is the
okay.
company that owns Tippy Top and runs
Okay.
it.
Boom. Simple. Like brain fart moment. Guys, it's Shore Leave Incorporated. They own Tippy Top. Stupid me. Hit my own head.
Those entities sure like to just collect land like it's no big deal.
Damn straight.
But you do find it a little odd that these corporate individuals are represented here. Not just because like they do hold power. They own Tippy Top, like an entire mountain. And its sister mountain, Naughty Top, are both under the corporation's hold. But you do find it odd that they're here for diplomatic reasons.
Everybody's
I
trying
wonder
to
if they
sleep.
registered. I wonder if that Shore Leaf Incorporated registered with the Vaderon Secretary of State's office. If they're actually a real legit company.
I don't think you get to buy a whole mountain without being legit. I think
Yeah.
by the time that you buy a whole mountain, whatever the law says, you're legit. I think you can get around it.
All right, well, no, I'm gonna put a mental sticky note on that to make sure that they got proper records.
What are you gonna fucking get into a real estate battle?
What are you
Shore
gonna do?
Leave?
And if they don't, what are you gonna do? Shoot more lightning at their face?
No, I'm gonna make sure that they have their tax data updated.
I'm gonna make sure that they have everything filed.
All right, you do that.
All right, Roland, you're the only one who hasn't, lethally threatened one of the break floats yet. So
Legally or legally.
yeah, do you want to threaten your hometown?
I mean, I don't. Not really. No. I mean,
Okay.
I haven't been there in a while, so I don't. I don't really. I don't know. I don't really have anybody to threaten. I don't think.
All right. I'll just wave as they pass by then.
Yeah. Like
Kythos, I want to put this in a bit of a, you know, in a solved state. Kythos, go ahead and roll an insight check as you think about as you think about the legitimacy of your claims against their filings.
A 19.
A 19.
oh my fucking god, the high rolls. From
So you know that the people in Metamanel were wealthy. They were flaunting their wealth, sprinkling everyone with diamonds and small rubies and shit. Mm-hmm. The people that own Tippy Top and Naughty Top, and they have some of the most wealthy and influential people going to their resort and practically living there throughout the year, they got some money. So they would have some really good law representatives file their shit impeccably.
All right, well, I respect it. Looking for any avenue, any leak in the ship, you know what I'm saying? All it takes is one hole, and that giant squid can get in there.
That squid.
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 Sponge.
Wow.
Word.
Squird.
Squirt.
All right,
Listen, I'm just thinking last resort, you know, we gotta take every advantage we can, you know? This world is against us.
The last resort will concern itself of the Denzians of the rest of Aloy when we fucking leave Vaderon.
We have enough enemies already. We
don't need more.
Yeah, like we're doing all right for ourselves, given that.
That's fair. That's fair.
But, anyways, this float walks by, or goes by, without being assaulted, surprisingly. Ron's able to contain his anger enough. And, let me see. I guess that just leaves the last one. The very, very, very last one that comes by. Stone carvings, deep cuts into craggy rocks, statues of strong dwarvish warriors holding an axe and a sword, with helmets that kind of block their face but have their beards protruding underneath, mark the left and right of this float that comes through. The platform is open, revealing, not really hiding anything, no pomp, no circumstance, very utilitarian. Pyrite, you would recognize the two statues are the guardian statues that protect the front of Cloud Cradle on this float.
As in, these are replicas? Or
these are replicas. They're replicas. They're much smaller. And you look onto this float, and on the back, wearing a dark charcoal gray suit with silver rings, dark black onyxes adorning his fingers, and his hair in a tight braid going down his back. You recognize Obsidian, waving over the crowd, greeting everybody as the envoy of Cloud Cradle.
I I see him and I just completely freeze.
Pyrite.
He's like extremely well manicured. He has that same glow. Even from the last time that you saw him, he has that draw. Everyone in the crowd is looking at him. They're cheering him on. A lot of them don't even know about Cloud Cradle, but this man, as he addresses the crowd, waves to everybody, takes people by the hand, shakes their hands, looks them in the eyes. He has that same charm as he did in high school.
I haven't seen him since he won Homecoming King Eat. I didn't even know that he was like going to be a dignitary. I'm still like muttering more to myself than I am talking to.
Hey, look, we found his
Kythos.
biggest fan. I point out to Kythos.
I don't know. Pyrite doesn't look like his normal self right now.
Pyrite, you also recognize on this float, on the left and right, throwing out a couple of little insignias that feature the royal crest of King Wolfram.
Mm-hmm.
Are two secretaries your mom works with, Emerald and Opal, kind of older dwarves. Their hairs are both tied up in buns with pins going through them. Very typical, very orderly for dignitaries. And they're out schmoozing, getting these things. But in the very center, is Obsidian as he addresses everybody, and he is going to roll. It might just be the crowd that was kind of gathering around you as they kind of casted accusatory glances over at Kythos, and then back as the next float came in. Obsidian doesn't see you.
I start to gain composure, but I'm not trying to draw attention to myself.
Okay.
That this is, for like the mayor is like somebody I felt extreme anger against, and this is just somebody that I feel a lot of self-shame about how like I handled things back in high school.
Yeah. You remember the note that you left him. Do you think you're holding true to that note? Seeing where he is now?
And it's let me pull up the note. I'm more thinking about the time that I broke his nose.
Oh.
That's the main focus for me. I remember I left a note, but it's Cloud Cradle Gazette. That's what it called it. Man. Yeah, I mean it's I feel like I feel like I've started to make a name for myself, but seeing him like this just sort of puts me back into the same position where it's like he's still the more popular one, and still like the one that the crowd loves. And even though like I've accomplished a lot with the Last Resort, it's still like I'm out in the crowd and he's up on the on the parade float.
You kind of think back when he won Homecoming King, kind of in that same position up on stage. That you're watching from the crowd. It just hits you.
Mm-hmm.
As
If only there could be more than one king.
Who can say? But the giant stone carriage rolls on through. Everyone seems a little bit of in a buzz as they see this artisanal wonder go down the boulevard. There are some smaller floats here and there as a couple of guilds come through. You see a couple of like tradespeople come through, hawking their wares and advertising their companies and stuff. Not really dignitaries, but just being part of the parade because why not? Everyone's kind of in a buzz. Everyone claps as the parades go through, and people are entertained. And it slowly starts to wind down as the last carriage goes on through. The same MC that you saw before opening up the ceremony walks out, gestures to the crowd, and he says, "To everyone, I hope the parade was as magnificent and as telling of all the wonderful, wonderful places here on Aloe. But thus we must conclude, and we'll leave the politicking to the politickers. Now go, be merry, have fun, and we will see you all in the coming days." And he bows.
Woo, yeah, woo, yeah.
Got some gentleman etiquette, I'll say that.
You guys like the parade? Besides half the floats that we threatened to destroy?
I like the parade. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a good time.
It was strange seeing Obsidian like that. I didn't even know that he was working as a dignitary now.
Somehow no Sons of the Machine activity. It's a bit concerning still, but still, nonetheless, a good thing.
Joe? Everyone starts to disperse. They go home to their homes. But a lot of people are going southward. And on to the neighborhoods, not back to the university. Further south, you can tell, to the dock wards as you hear murmurs of the carnival being in town.
The carnival.
Well, Kythos, it looks like it's almost time for your big fight. Did you need to do anything to prepare?
I may have put all my eggs in the Professor Zooey Mama basket, but I think I'm just gonna take some notes from the other fighters, see how they're, approaching it, and see if I can model my, attack strategy off of them. I think there was a guy. Give me a sec here. There was a new character on the Halfcore blog, Huge McBig, who I believe uses magical prowess to augment his limbs and strength. His talented use of magic is useful as he hosts games and magical shows in the downtime between matches. I might get a little word in with him, see if he's got any, advice for a new tiefling, electric tiefling or something.
Yeah. Advice from McBig. I can already tell you what his advice is going to be. It's going to be that you're way too small, and that he's going to eat you.
Damn. Got no confidence in our boy.
Damn. I was going to say from the Halfcore blog, he also looked pretty small as well until he buffed up. So maybe this is one of those you know, use everything you can at your disposal, and then go crazy. I don't know. We'll see. I'm doing it more as like a it's more about challenging myself. It's not about challenging the other fighters.
Oh, you're not gonna challenge them. You're only gonna challenge yourself.
I I hear Pirate's words, but they kind of just go one ear in, out the other. I'm just like, I can't wait to enter this thing.
Ithos, you got this. Don't listen to the haters. Just use that fighting spirit of yours. You got
You
this.
mentioned
Thanks for
Professor Wowie Zowie. What was you're saying? You're saying about the all
yes,
the eggs
he
Wowie Zowie is?
well, I was really hoping that he would have the cow pill ready to go. I was actually hoping he would be at I was hoping that he would be at the parade. At least I
Well,
could talk to him.
we know
Fucking
where
forgot about
his
the cow pill.
cart is. It's not too far from here.
I don't think the
Yeah,
cow
but
pill's gonna be ready. If I had to guess, he's usually pretty spot on about how long his magical procurements take. I don't think
How
the
long
cow
did he
pill
say
is
it was
ready.
going to take?
can I do a quick scan of the crowd, see if Wowie's always like eating like some corn dogs or something, just hanging out.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Roll a perception check.
All right. He's right next to me. 22.
Holy fuck! He is
Out of
right
the
next to me.
corner of your eye, you see Sparth coming out of the
Sparth?
Golden Nose Savings and Loans.
Holy shit!
man.
It's him, the Sparf. I'm not
Sparth,
making any eye
over here.
contact. Y'all can talk to him.
Sparth, over here.
My fellow compatriots, it is so nice to see you yet again. And you must be the fourth member of the Last Resort. He reaches down to shake your hand, Pyrite.
No,
Oh,
we
no.
never talked about it, but I'm pretty sure I'm the first member. I'm the one who gave it the name, and I'm the
Okay.
one who made sure we didn't kill half gore,
Well, you're
so that gave us our fame.
You're the fourth member to me. I imagine myself as the third. I was inducted by these
Okay,
two.
who do you think is the first then?
I would assume either. Actually, didn't get your
No,
names.
don't do this either. Don't do this either. If you're gonna knock me down to fourth, you have to rank all of us right now.
I start chuckling to myself.
My heightened battle sense tells me the angry one is probably the first.
Well, I'm pretty angry right now that you knocked me down to
Yeah.
fourth.
Then the blue.
Yeah.
Because blue rhymes with two.
Mm-hmm. Blue
Okay,
number
you won.
2.
And then three, because three rhymes with me.
Okay.
And you're four.
I hate to break it to you, but Sparth, we actually do have a fourth member, and in fact, you would actually be member number 5. Half Gore is technically our fourth member.
He just doesn't know it yet.
Oh,
He still doesn't know it yet.
I'm number 5.
Yep.
Okay. Wow.
But
okay.
you absolutely can compete with Half Gore and bump up to fourth and receive a pay raise.
Oh, I get paid. I thought I still had to. I thought I still had to owe you 150 gold.
We'll discuss the details a little bit later.
That's incredible.
There's also it's kind of like an externship program. You kind of have to like prove your worth before we can officially induct you. But you're doing great so far. In fact, Roland over here likes you so much he wants to say hi.
Oh,
No,
my sensei, the envoy of Cinder, my sensei, my femsei, if you will.
I'm feeling like a donut out here with all this glaze.
He bows deeply to you, but like the bottom of his shirt pops open, revealing his belly button.
Well, thank you, thank you. There's no need for that. You may stand. Remember, you're a member, not a servant. You're an equal member.
It's a
I should
sign of
clarify.
respect, Sensei.
You can join the huddles. That's it. It gets so fast.
He gets
You can join
he
our
gets very
huddles.
close to y'all and like in like a group with his arms out wide. I'd like to call a huddle real quick about the numbering.
All right, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna join him in this huddle.
I'll join him as well. I hope he's not as slimy as Halfgore when he joined.
He's
us.
very sweaty.
Oh, of course,
I
yeah.
join, but I immediately don't like how close my head is to his stomach.
You can see that like it's been up in his shirt all day. Like the waistband has left a indentation. It kind of looks like it's all red and irritated.
Sparth,
So-
before you say anything in this group huddle,
Yes.
I just need to task you with one thing.
Yes.
Are you ready to take down the mayor of Ballybogie?
Are we going to like heist him? Are we gonna ransom him off?
Well,
We're probably gonna kill him.
no. This is a leave no survivors mission. And this is your first test of if you're really a last resort material here.
Okay,
Holy fuck.
I do have to kind of gotta get to bed at 9 because I do have to be at work tomorrow.
All right, all right.
I can't tell
Hey.
if this is James talking or Sparth talking.
Whoa, come on!
Breaking
I'm just
lore.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Come
I'm just
on.
joking. I'm just
Low
kidding.
blow.
Sparth.
Right up spiders on
Jeez.
Kythos.
I'm just kidding. Sparth, your first assignment is we have to take out the mayor because he stole money from
Okay.
us. And when I say stole, I mean we gave him money and we want it back.
And when I say we, like, do not go assault him on your, like, break time.
So-
Like,
I mean, I wasn't planning on like going to assault him on my break time. I take my breaks very seriously. It's my decompress and meditation moments. Keeps me sound of
Okay.
body and sound of mind. I do my Tai Chi.
You do Tai Chi too?
I do Tai Chi too, yes.
God,
I was
everybody does Tai Chi,
part
Dr.
of a
Boom.
dojo long ago.
Don't tell me it was Dr. Boom.
He looks at you and he nods.
it was.
I'm never gonna beat Dr. Boom.
He
And
was
now
my
Sparth has
original,
got
he was my original sensei.
and now Sparth has got the upper hand on me. I start like whispering to myself, like, I can't do shit in Vader.
I can't kill Martin. I can't train Sparth.
I can't get my money back from the mayor.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with this mayor guy. He deals with very dangerous people. He killed a few of our friends.
Hey,
Um,
we're very dangerous people, right?
He poisoned
yeah,
our
we
water
are.
supply. Mhm.
But like last time, we met with him and accused him of leading to several deaths. He pointed giant machine guns at us.
Mm.
We're dangerous, but I don't feel like we're machine gun dangerous.
True.
We're like really bad flu dangerous. Like maybe you'll die, but like
But like the 9 o'clock.
I still don't know.
Oh, right. I mean, if we're doing this before 9, so we can have this done before 9, right?
Look,
No,
we last resort can expedite our mission status as necessary. Like we are very accommodating to new honorary members.
Or
Yeah, so accommodating. In fact, this is the first time we've ever experienced this.
I gently elbow Roland. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to work with this guy.
All right. Sorry. I go back to not saying a peep.
So, my dear Sparth,
Of course, yes.
are you up to the task?
Okay, I mean, it's already like... It's like 7:30. And when I said, like, I have to be home by 9, I kind of, like, I already have to be home by, like, 8:30. So is this like going down to like the next hour or?
Well,
No,
this plan involves phases,
Okay.
and I'll say phase one. Pyrite will say phase two, and Roland will say phase three.
Okay.
So phase one involves
Okay,
reconnaissance.
but Pyrite is number 4. Why is he doing phase 3?
So phase one is reconnaissance.
Oh,
so, so so you're gonna be gathering intel on where Ballybogey's gonna be staying at nighttime.
Ballybogey's a city. It's a town.
I'm sorry. Where the mayor of Ballybogey is gonna
Oh,
stay,
of course, of course.
and that's phase one. Pyrite, take it away from phase two.
And then you come and you tell me where he's staying, and
I
I
tell
use
you.
that information.
Why
Okay,
wouldn't I
you
tell
tell
everybody?
us.
Okay.
Okay, you tell everyone. It
Okay, I
doesn't
tell.
matter who in the group you tell,
Okay. Do I
but
have to tell?
somebody tells
Do I have to
me.
tell Halfcore as well? He's not. He's technically. I mean, I guess he's number
And
4.
no,
sure,
no.
you
Do
can
not tell half-core.
tell as many people as you want, and then I
As
figure
many
out
people.
how to
As
get
many
there
people
for
in the
it.
group, and as many people in the
Sure, yeah. As
in
many
last resort.
last
Yes.
resort and last resort
They tell
affiliates
them the
as you
last
want.
resort members. Yes.
Yeah, and then I kill the mayor with my bare hands.
Well, where's part 3?
Part 3 is for, since you've been doing the reconnaissance, is you go back to your normal life, normal job, and pretend like nothing ever happened. That way, we can make sure that you're in the clear for your own personal safety.
Except we
Very
tell them
important
they'll
step.
have that the last resort did it because we're saving the world.
No,
No.
unless you
This is
want to
called
eat shit and die, you don't do that.
this is called the Last Resort Witness Protection Program trademark. This is very key, and this is why Roland is trademarking the phase three of this plan.
Phase
Yeah,
3
exactly.
is phase
So-
3 is don't tell anybody except for Halfcore.
No, it's the opposite. Don't tell anybody except for us 3. Any one of us, all 3 of us, just not half-gore,
Why are we
not
keeping secrets
anybody
from
else you
Halfcore?
know.
I thought he was part of the
Well,
group.
because he's a writer. He does the opposite. We don't have him for reconnaissance jobs. We have him for, public
Publicity.
relations. Exactly.
Mm.
See, you're learning. You're learning, right? You're a, entry level.
I'm a guppy
last
in the
resort.
stream.
Yeah,
Yes.
Exactly. So if you don't do what as we say, your life could be in danger. We don't want to see anything bad happen to you. So phase 3 is one of, if not the most important steps in this plan. Make sure you protect yourself.
Okay. Protect your neck.
Yeah, basically.
And if
So-
all goes well, this could very well get done, relatively quickly.
Okay, so like, I mean, he looks at the sky again. So it's like 7:45. It's getting a little late in the day.
Well, there's not a moment to
I
spare.
actually haven't gotten dinner yet. Do you want me to do reconnaissance tomorrow or?
Do I still have that tzatziki thing euro in my backpack? Did I eat that? Did I just give him
I
that?
think
and
you
shove
ate
in
it.
his
Yeah, you
mouth?
already did.
Oh shit! I should have something else, right?
They
an
have like
omelet.
rations. You can give this guy. He's not a fucking dog. He's not gonna disappear the minute we give him food.
I was gonna say
we could
I'll
try
just
that.
I was gonna. I
I'll give him-
was just gonna get a sandwich on the way home or something like
That's
that.
perfect. That's perfect. Just remember
Tell
the
you,
3
tell you
phases
what,
of the
dog.
plan.
Mark, why don't you? I can tell this plan is still in the works. So why don't
Yeah.
you go home?
Well, it has 3
and
steps. So it's pretty
Yeah.
simple. Yeah, no, it seems pretty
Yeah.
sound. Pretty sound.
Pretty sound, but I think why don't you go home? You sleep on it. You think about it some more. You come back. You tell us what your idea for the plan is.
So not right now. I can kind of.
Not right now. You
Okay.
just right now. You just go home,
Okay.
and then we will find you later,
Yeah.
and we will reconvene about this.
I'll start thinking of.
That's phase 0.
Should we have code names?
That was phase. Sure.
Yes, my code name is Pyrite, and your code name is Sparth.
Okay. Okay. Can I be
Am I-
number 3?
Sure.
All right, I'm number 3 or number 4.
Yeah.
I'll do.
That's good.
All right.
That's good. All right. I can work with 4.
All right. We can establish the other names later. I am getting very hungry. I think I will go. I'm gonna go get that sandwich.
Absolutely.
And he starts
yeah,
to
you can't
waddle
work
off.
on
All
the
right.
piece.
You hear his stomach rumble.
Me too, man. Making me
You
hungry.
better get on that real quick.
Oh, I plan on it. The training
wow.
doesn't stop, and that means for the mind as well as the body.
Exactly.
All right. All right. Last resort on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Last resort.
Last resort.
And he waddles away, waddle.
Wada wada. Rada rada.
But no wowie zowie in sight.
Damn.
Unskippable
guys,
cutscene.
Guess I'm going to this tournament. You know, 0 skill set.
Yeah, I know that I promised that like we never have another member or affiliate member of the Last Resort ever die on our watch again. But I think I may go back on that for Sparth.
Well, that's why phase 3 is so vital, so he doesn't get caught by the mayor and get fucking
No, but
assassinated.
like I don't care, and I might kill him.
Oh
Look,
shit! Okay.
when you play chess, you have pawns. You got to sacrifice some pawns to win the game. You know, you can't.
You
win
guys
chess.
are
but, like,
fucking.
You guys
I
are
think
crazy.
I'd rather just
Holy
beat down
fuck,
the
what?
pawn.
I just take money out of people's pockets. I'm not trying to get anybody fucking murked. What the
Look,
fuck's wrong with you all?
When you sail the 7 seas, you see things.
Yeah, I don't want him killed because that would mean that we have to spend more time together.
I'm starting
You
to
know,
think the
let's
last resort.
let's never intentionally meet with him again. That's
Yeah,
my
no.
opinion.
I
Yeah.
agree with that. I do agree with that sentiment. But let's see if
All
he
right,
proves
that's
his
fair.
use.
You
But
see him-
holy
you
fuck,
see him
when
coming
our morals
back.
have flip flopped.
You see him coming back. You guys didn't see me drop my keys around here, did you?
No, I didn't know you had keys.
Yeah. Okay, I'll start looking somewhere else then.
We're so lucky to have you, Spar. Thank you for being.
He's already gone.
Healthy.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Bye,
enjoy
Scarf.
that sandwich.
Bye, Spar.
Enjoy your sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy's not going to last a fortnight in the last resort
Oh.
operations.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of having human or any other race as living shields. So I don't want like a meat shield. I don't want him to be here.
Just don't want him in general.
I don't.
I'm letting my inner racist tiefling come out. I don't really care about humans. I don't really care about humans at all.
Thankfully, none of us are human in the party.
But
I don't know. Maybe if Sparth proves his worth, I'll have a change of heart.
yeah, when that happens.
Yeah.
But alright, guys. With that, I think that we'll go ahead and put a wrap on this session. Just got through the parade. Been building that one up for a
That's
minute.
fun.
Very eventful parade.
Yeah. Yeah.